So hello everybody, there's your morning rooster crow for you. Yeah, I hope you guys are doing absolutely amazing, just like Taco here and her litter of piglets. It is early morning here with planes and helicopters and roosters crowing and chickens squawking and no pigs grunting because they just got their morning breakfast. Look at that. Beautiful. The kunekunes every morning I have a crate. It's an old recycling tub. And each pig gets a crate of green, as you can see right there. Or if they're in an area cleaning up, they're just throwing a little bit of high quality, no grain dog food, especially if they're pregnant, or some boiled eggs, just to help them along. And all of my girls are pregnant, so they get a little bit extra every day just to keep them in good shape. But if they're not bred, or it's the boys, 90% of their diet is that right there, which is garden weeds or scraps from the kitchen, which is just fruit peels and squash peels, which are fruit, potato peels, banana buds, banana peels, all that manner of thing. That makes up basically what my coonies eat, besides green. And that's what makes these guys so amazing, is they can hold their condition, put on weight, and grow on 0 grain, which is truly amazing for a pig. My wife's raised pigs, I've raised pigs. I have my 2 composting boys, which are wild boars, but they're friendly. I've raised them since they were piglets. They know their names, and they cannot live on green. If you gave them nothing but green, they would get skin and bones and they would die. My Cooney pigs, like I said, 90% of their diet is literally sourced right here from my less than an acre. It's pretty crazy for pigs. And I've got, 10 Coonies and piglets coming now, piglets nonstop. So that's pretty interesting. No other pig can do that. They love their green. Look at Taco right there eating. And she just gets supplement because she's nursing her litter here. But that right there will sustain her for the day. Garden weeds and grass, root weeds, grass, roots, everything. Look at her going to town on it. And they love that. And they can live on that. Truly awesome pigs. But look at her piglets here. She gave me 2 boys and not 2 boys, 2 girls and 5 boys. One of the boys didn't make it for some reason, but I've got 4 boys left here and 2 girls. Of course, that guy right there is spoken for. I believe we will be keeping him for a future stud. But everybody else is actually for sale if you guys are interested. This guy right here, where's my finger at? Right there. Those guys right there. They got some beautiful striping on them. I do not know if they'll keep that striping as they get larger, but my other sows, Wendy, she did. She grew into, it's not as clean as when they're piglets, obviously, because their hair gets a little longer, but she did keep some of that nice striping. And so did Wendy. Wendy and Spicy is what I mean. They did keep some of that striping, so gorgeous little piglets here. If you're interested in starting your own kunekune herd, what is that, what pigs are called? A pig herd of pigs? I don't know. Guys, I just do this stuff. I am by no means an expert on anything. You know what? I learn until it hurts, Well, let's see. You know, oh, that didn't work. Ouch. Let's do it another way. Right? But just truly, overall, I've raised animals my whole life. I've raised chickens, you know. I've got everything since, you know, I was 9 years old when I got my first 2 hens and a rooster, and it's gone from there. and yeah, and out of all the pigs I've raised, from the commercial breeds, even some of the, not commercial but more meat type breeds, I just love my coonies here. They're so calm, so gentle. It's, you wouldn't even believe it. They don't grow as fast as other breeds of pigs. They don't. But they do get, if you're wanting them for that setup, a homesteading setup for meat or for work animals, they really, truly shine in that they need so little input. And that's truly amazing, especially in a setting where you're not going to be able to go to the feed store every week and put in tons, literally tons of food to get a 400 or 500 pound pig. You know what I mean? That costs a lot of money. Literally, I'm paying nothing for that stack of weeds right there. That's 10 minutes of my time. That's it. 10 minutes and I can pull up literally a crate full of grain that will satisfy my pigs for an entire day. And they will grow on that, which is, I know I keep saying it, but craziness. You tried giving this to a like a Berkshire pig, the big commercial pigs, or a Duroc, they could never survive on literally weeds pulled out of your yard. Never. Let alone put on weight. You know what I mean? Craziness. Yeah. And I mean, they're so calm. My son, he's at VPK right now, but he's normally out here helping me in the morning. And I've got, other pigs, other breeds, and they're friendly. They've been worked with. They've been handled since they were piglets. But I would not trust any of my pigs besides my coonies with my son. He's 5 years old now. And that's saying something, And I mean, it's hard to tell in the video. They are, Taco here, probably 250 pounds. I don't think she's 300. I think they're all, even my boars, they're all under 300 pounds. Maybe a little more. But I mean, honestly, even though they're that heavy, they're not any larger than a large dog. It's just a dog's all legs and skinny, where these guys are, solid. You know what I mean? So that's a very manageable pig versus something that's going to get 600, 700, 800, 1,000 pounds and rip up fencing with just the flick of a toe or a flick of a nose. Which my 2 composting, Piggy 1 and Piggy 2, I've got them. I think I'll have to show you those. I'll have to show you them. They're my compost. They get all their bananas and everything. And I think Piggy 1, my biggest boy, he's pushing 600 pounds. He's massive. And literally, if he was in, I hold these guys and I use hog panels and just T-post holding them up. They could literally, with their nose, my 2 composters, flick of a nose, and they would literally just push up the fence. You cannot hold them with just a T-post and, hog panel. Impossible. But these coonies here, literally a 16-foot hog panel, and then just the T-post to hold it up. No issues. It keeps them in, which is, amazing. You know what I mean? Or if you want to use electric line, you could literally just use a single line, which would not stop some of my bigger pigs, So, But anyway, you guys, here's a video of a kunekune break fast. Look at just amazing little piglets. Scratching his butt there. That's the only issue I'll give you right there, is if they don't have something to scratch their butts on, they will, like the goats, push in a fence really hard. After a while, you just keep rubbing and rubbing and rubbing, it'll deform a fence. So always give them something to rub their rears on, or their heads, or anything. Just stick a couple T-posts in the middle of your pen, or give them a big log, something that they can scratch their butts on. Look at this boy right here. Oh, that's actually a girl. He right there, just chilling like a little kunekune villain. Look at her. But they are eating with their mama right there. There's their little water dish because they're starting to drink. And look at them going to town on those weeds. Taco here is separated out because she just had her litter. They were born Easter Sunday morning. That morning she had them. And just stuck her over here because if not, those boars will rebreed them or try to right away. But look at them. Oh, they're telling mom they're hungry. Wasn't doing. But she literally got half a scoop, which is about 2 cups of dog food, because I have dogs and we feed them grain-free dog food and whatnot. And she got half a scoop of that, which is 2 cups, and this pile of weeds right here. And this is all she will have until this evening, when she is given the kitchen scraps or whatever from the day, and another big giant pile of weeds and grass roots, tree clippings. They really love the mulberry leaves. Oh, there you go. Breakfast time for the piglets. Look at. They love the mulberry leaves. They love the banana leaves. They love the banana stalks. And that's it. I have my small herd here. Even if I did not give them supplemental grain, dog food, not grain, I could sustain my herd of 7 permanent pigs plus whatever I keep 100% on my property with no external input, which is pretty crazy, guys. I can boil them some eggs when they're pregnant or when they're nursing, and they can get weeds and tree clippings, leaves. Like I said, the mulberries, the bananas, they eat the sugarcane stalks and leaves. They eat the grape cuttings, everything. 100% sustainable on that. And they will put on weight and they will grow with 0 grain input. Truly amazing. But if you're looking for some piglets, I have them available. My email will be down below. If you're in Florida, I can deliver here in Florida for, some extra. Or if you want to come pick them up, you are more than welcome to. The rains have finally started for us. We got a good rain last night. So, lots of weeds growing for them to eat. Put some more hay in here for her. They love eating hay too, which, find a pig that will eat hay, right?